A Sherpa Guide by Jeffrey Sun. The wind is so cold on Mount Everest, your toes and fingers can freeze. The air is so thin that you will find it hard to breathe. And if you're not careful, avalanches can bury you. Meet the people who live in this harsh place. The Sherpa people live in Nepal, a small country with many high mountains. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in Nepal and in the world. Many Sherpas live in villages near the mountains. This is one reason Sherpas are great climbers. They live in the hills at a high altitude and are used to the thin mountain air. Many Sherpas are farmers. They use strong animals called yaks to help them on the farm. Yaks look like big, hairy cows. Children go to school, but they also help on the farm. Many children have to walk a long distance to go to school. Many Sherpas are guides in the mountains. Climbers from other places hire Sherpa guides to help them climb Mount Everest. The climbers hike to base camp, which is far up the mountain. Yaks and guides carry the equipment. Climbers rest in tents at base camp for a few weeks to get used to the thin air. The groups climb one section of the mountain at a time. At each camp, they sleep in tents. Near the top, climbers use oxygen tanks to help them breathe. Some climbers have to halt their climb if they get sick or hurt. Many Sherpas have climbed the high slopes of Mount Everest. The most famous Sherpa is Tenzing Norgay. He reached the top of the mountain with Sir Edmund Hillary. Babu Sherpa also set a record on Mount Everest. He slept in a tent on top of the mountain. He stayed on the top for almost a whole day. This is hard to do because it is bitterly cold at the top and the air is thin. Some Sherpas are fast climbers. One guide climbed from base camp to the top in less than 9 hours. Most climbers take a week to climb to the top. Laka Sherpa climbed to the top of the mountain 4 times. She was the first woman to do this. Her younger sister, Minkipa, was the youngest person ever to climb Mount Everest. More and more people want to climb Mount Everest. They need guides, food, and a place to sleep. This increases the number of jobs for Sherpas. Some Sherpa climbers work to help children in their villages. For example, some Sherpas help to pay for new schools in their villages. Sherpas respect the mountains and want to take care of them. In the past, climbers left garbage on the slopes. Now, Sherpas are cleaning it up. Sherpas are strong climbers and gentle people. They hope people keep climbing their mountains. If they do, you can bet a Sherpa guide will be there to help them succeed.